Pasamos la llave.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambiaste la válvula.
Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball under the lights. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yu Darvish, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now to the plate, Miguel Guerrero. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6-10.
The 1-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike one.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, I'm a little concerned with the play of Trey Turner. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike two. Turner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Ball two.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Turner is retired, 2 down now. Juan Soto to the plate now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Scherzer's ready. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball, action time.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Castro in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Two and 0 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
3-0 to him now. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turn to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Might have swung at ball 4 there as he manages to foul this one away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Here's Starlin Castro. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
As a look, now the pitch. Bell on at first, nobody out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 7 homers and 32 driven in. The 1-0 now to Gomes.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Ready now is Josh Harrison, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First offering, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Victor Robles digging in now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Scherzer.
Stepping up is Max Scherzer. First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Padres nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you'd normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1. Fouled away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Scherzer's ready. Full count pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, one man out. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. They trail this one 1-0.
Bounce to it, just bounce to it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Guerrero.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Miguel Guerrero flew out last time up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Hosmer over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in once again is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch.
0-1 for count.
The 0-1. Soto is off of first with 2 away. And he got him. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Here's Will Myers, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Scherzer against the sign. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
3-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The pitcher, Darvish.
Standing in now, Darvish. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
13, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Next, here is Yan Gomes. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder,
Josh Harrison stands in, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor.
To the plate now, Victor Robles. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He hit a sac fly earlier. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Ground ball left side. Machado has it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 2-0 Washington.
Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The left fielder, Darvish. There.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the delivery.
Nope, up there.
Now the 1-0. On, he pops it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Pham stands at second with no outs. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Outside, 3-0 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's Manny Machado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Soto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings up Trent Grisham. from the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Still only one out in the inning. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
The 2-0 is a well-located fastball down around the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Scherzer will check it first. He's set, and the pitch.
Oh, that's the count.
Now the 1-0. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Will Myers would be next. Belted high and deep into right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. The 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Miguel Guerrero, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. In the air out toward right field. Myers on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And in the bat is Trey Turner. First offering on its way as he lifts it in the air to right field. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Padres.
So here's Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Scherzer looks in. Here's his offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Left side. Castro's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Darvish. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order through 5, all even at 2-2.
Name is Fats, and yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect.
James Norwood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Juan Soto. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Number 13 for him on the year as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you could put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not, but certainly when you get a big swing like that, you make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
So here's Starlin Castro. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Through 5.5, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham, as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning.
There.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Junior.
Now into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harrison is camped under this one. 2 gone. So next to bat will be Jake Cronenworth. Singled in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 3-2. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham. He's there and records the first out. Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him. Pitch is popped up. Caratini is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in next, Max Scherzer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, look at Hosmer. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Sam Clay will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Manny Machado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Machado now on 0-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Chopper foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Line hard to center field. Robles is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in now, Will Myers, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in is Miguel Guerrero, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out. Here now is Trey Turner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
3-1 to the National shortstop.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here now is Juan Soto. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup. The 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 3-3. Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved. Jeffrey Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp ground ball to third. Castro has it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Jorge Mateo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder. Here's the 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Into the windup, the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the belt, the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
The set, and the 2-0. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And there's a base hit on the line. Pham rounds third and is striding for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Jake Cronenworth is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. The 2-0.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Tatis at second with 2 down. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Robles, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up, but that's not the case now.
And in steps Manny Machado as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Two out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 3-2 now to Machado. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. Padres lead it 5-3. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Josh Bell will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to hit is Yan Gomes, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, second.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. San Diego came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. James Norwood claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mark Melanson closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.